Hi there, it's Delta here. I just wanted to thank all the schools, bands and sponsors for supporting Jam for Awareness. I'd also like to thank you so much for supporting my charity, the Leukemia and Lymphoma Trust Fund. I want to wish you all many happy days and thanks again. Bye.
Rock on, Jam for Awareness.
Actually got their start performing in schools. Their first ever gig was when they were called Short.
It's a great thing when there's some kind of collaboration between the school system and the music industry.
Hi, we're Dale Robbery, winners of Youth Rock 2004. Welcome to Jam for Awareness.
We're the Sick Puppies and we're going to be touring at your school with Jam for Awareness. We're going to be there rocking your world, rocking, coming at you, coming at you.
I can speak on behalf of my school that we really enjoyed it. And we'd like to have you again.
I think music's a fantastic medium to actually communicate to young people.
Something like Jam for Awareness, you know, it opens up all those avenues.
It's positive energy too when you're playing in high schools because everyone's young and everything.
Music doesn't need to end when Jam for Awareness leaves your school or community group.
For sure, I mean, I think all bands with a profile, especially to youth, you know, have a responsibility.
Bands should go into schools. Schools should come to bands.
So really, what is Jam for Awareness?
Jam for Awareness is a series of live music concerts held in high schools.
It raises awareness of important social issues and allows young artists to expose their music to young people in a controlled environment.
Rock on, Jam for Awareness.
What does Jam for Awareness talk about?
Some of the social issues we'll be talking about are bullying, mental health, law, youth homelessness, youth health.
So, what happens on the day of Jam for Awareness?
Jam for Awareness rocks up to your school before school starts and makes sure that all of the sound levels are correct. They then wait until the production begins.
Once the bell sounds for lunch, it'd be great if kids could line up outside the hall. And once they're assembled inside the hall, a qualified social worker will introduce the program and lead a series of discussions. After those discussions are finished, the band will be introduced.
I think Jam for Awareness is one of those really happy situations in which it's a win for everybody. The artists win because they get to develop their performing skills and build an audience through performances in schools. The students win because they get to experience live music in a safe, positive environment. And the schools win because they get to have a really positive, life-affirming message conveyed to their students. They get to have a social activity for their kids which is not you know, disruptive, which is a positive thing to have in their school day. You know, and I think there's also probably revenue opportunities for them in it as well.
Hopefully that these kids go away and talk about what they've been taught through the Jam for Awareness program. It might be an issue that they can take back to their classrooms and discuss further and work on as a group.
I think music's a fantastic medium to actually communicate to young people. And I think getting as much of it to them and people raising any kind of social issue through music at that formative age is fantastic.
Didn't support social issues. Like if a band just went on, if we just came on here and just, you know, maybe swore our heads off and had beers and all that kind of stuff, you know, I don't know, I think you should always encourage kids to kind of head down a right path, and they can choose their own path from there. But if you get them on the right track, then they're always going to make the right decisions that they know for themselves. And if people like us set the example, then, you know, that's really...
To be able to play to kids, school kids, is fantastic. They're a great audience. They're very interested. Obviously, it's exactly what interests them. So it's a very inspiring and sort of vibey place to play at a school. It's great.
To give something back and not just sort of like take them from the retail level, get them more on the educational level and put something back in, I think it only can be a good thing. Bring awareness of a whole lot of issues.
With a profile, especially to youth, you know, have a responsibility to fulfil in that cause. You know, I mean, it's just part of what you do, especially if you've lyrically inclined like Nocturnal is. We actually, you know, address issues and talk about stuff. You know, we're not an empty, you know, la la, the sky is blue, the trees are green kind of band. You know, so we are often asked to back up what we say in our songs with action. You know, and we do it whenever we can.
Does Jam for Awareness cost the school anything? Yes, there is a fee for Jam for Awareness. However, if it's run effectively, it can be used as a fundraising initiative for your school.
I wanted to be somewhere, oh, anywhere but here. Because I wanted to be somewhere.